We are master kazoo players. There is a test for this. And because I'm the chief kazoo player, I get to wear this thing. You know, it just sort of has a special sound to it. They're getting there. They're getting there. All right, kick it off. Get the rust out. Before the Civil War was over, and then immediately following that, right on up through the 1920s, there were what they call front porch bands. And basically, these were nothing but people who lived in towns. They didn't have electricity. They didn't have, can you imagine, no television, no twittering, no, none of that stuff. They had to entertain themselves. And they had instruments that most of them had made. They'd gathered on a front porch. Somebody would kick something off, and next thing you know, they were singing. And that went along for a long time. And then along came jug bands. Now, nobody really knows where they came from, except that moonshiners used these great big clay jugs. And they were able to blow music out of this. So they tied that into the front porch, and then along came guitars and other instruments that they made themselves.
I am the bass player of sorts with the Ancient City Slickers. I play the washtub bass and the tuba. I do some singing. I play various other noisemakers along the way. We sing songs that people are familiar with, that people and probably their parents and maybe their grandparents grew up with. Ghost riders in the sky.
We started out as a jam, a Tuesday night jam at a friend's house. And it grew, and we tried to keep some of the traditions alive. And some of those traditions were, this is old-time music that has a new twist to it, incorporating things like kazoos and washtub bass and, well, this, among other things. So we tried to make those songs come alive in a different way. We also tried to take new songs and twist them a little bit. And we try to bring all of that in and make what we call big fun music. Duval was a racehorse. I wish he were mine.
I joined the band, probably about 10 years ago now. And so my banjo is what they call a tenor banjo. It only has 4 strings. It doesn't have 5 strings. It's what the old minstrels used to use. Most of the songs that we do are songs that you probably haven't heard or maybe your parents would have played. A lot of Tin Pan Alley songs that go back to the 1920s, 1930s. And so in that respect, I guess it's kind of nice that we're the repository for old-time music.
These instruments are the people's instruments, and they're commonly available. The washboard belonged to my grandmother, and it was actually her washboard. It has soap on there still, and I kind of treasure that.
Duval was a racehorse, and I wish he were mine.
And this band is so good. The musicians are fun to be with. The music is fun, and we do a lot of different things, and the crowds love it. So it's a different kind of a situation than you find in most of the bands today. He always drank